Hey guys, what is up? So I just went to Dunkin and I got the Charli cold foam, the Charli remix, and it's honestly really, really good. The cold foam's amazing. I love the cinnamon. I honestly did not need this big of size coffee. But I got it. I also got a pink donut because it was my aesthetic for the day. I'm hungry. So we're gonna go find a Burger King. I heard the cheesy tots are back. I'm so excited about that. I love cheesy tots. It's like noon. And pro tip, do not go to Dunkin at noon because donuts are stale and I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna eat it. There's also Domino's, which sounds so good. Everything sounds so good when you're hungry. I'm trying not to mess up my lips too bad because I want, I'm filming a video now, but I want to film another video when I get home. I'm just trying to see what's around here, guys. I'm not being, like, funny at all. I do think it's, like, amazing that Charli D'Amelio is, like, as like famous and popular as she is. Like, I don't understand it, and maybe I'm just like literally I'm like a millennial, like an old millennial, but I don't understand it. Like, it's not for me to understand. Like, oh my god, like if I was that famous I'd be like, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm famous, I'm making all this money, I have my own drink at Dunkin', but like, why? Like, what is the appeal? Is the appeal that she is like girl next door? Like, that is literally like a girl that would go to my high school. But what made her stand out? Because obviously there's like 3 million girls next door, and what made her stand out? Because I like watched her in interviews, and like honestly, like the personality is not like, you know what I mean, like, you know, Britney, Christina, they all like sang and danced. Like, Disney Channel stars are Disney stars, right? They're on a TV show, so you idolize them. Like, I love Lizzie McGuire. I just don't really get it. I get Addison Rae a little more because it's more personality based, but it's also like she's not, you know, she's not like a professional dancer. She's not like this amazing dancer. She's a good dancer, but I don't know. But good on you, girl, for having your own Dunkin' drink. That's impressive. It's at Burger King because I heard Burger King has these cheesy tots, and like, that just sounded really good. I'm gonna cook dinner later tonight for me and Moses, but I just needed a little snack, and I heard the cheesy tots were back, and honestly, like, cheesy tots are life. But yeah, back to Charli. Like, I honestly am like so happy. Like, I really am. Like, I think it's so cool, and like to be such like a phenomenon. It's so cool, but like, why? And maybe if you're a Gen Z, specifically a younger one that I'm sure follows Charli, like, fill me in. Why do you love her? Is it because she's relatable? Like, I guess a lot of young kids I see are like, oh, I love the way she dances. She's such a good dancer. And you know what? Who am I to say that, like, she doesn't have that wow factor for Gen Z? You know what I mean? I'm used to Britney Spears in my generation, but I'm also just getting older, and I think it's cool. Her sister, I literally have no idea. She has, like, it's like, I literally can't grasp it. Like, Charli has like girl next door, like, youth. Like, yes, her sister's only like 20, but she looks like she's like 40. I mean, I don't know. I think their parents are just also like just a lot. They really kind of rub me the wrong way, which I feel bad for those girls that they were raised that way. The parents are like so desiring the spotlight. Like, it's one thing to have your parents in your TikTok. Like, Addison's mom, I guess Addison's mom has like her own TikTok now. Like, I guess it's like one thing, you know, to like, I don't know. It's just weird when you start creating like family TikToks and like you all quit your job and move to LA to like pursue their dreams of what, being a TikTok star. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, am I just a hater? I don't know. Then they were on The View's podcast, which I really can't watch. Like, it's really bad. And I'm not just saying that because, like, obviously I'm not the biggest David fan, obviously. But I used to like I used to listen to the podcast, the audio version, and it was like him and Jason talking, and I enjoyed that. But then they started having like, there's like assistants that like I didn't know who they were, but they would just tell stories of, like, their childhood and like high school and stuff, and it's like not relatable. It just got like super bad, and I would start listening to it because it was so bad, because it would have like 5-minute stories to fill up 35 minutes of a podcast, which wasn't a podcast. It's just like random people telling stories from their high school experience. So I was like, who are these people? But even then I was like, okay, I can hate watch this. I can't even like hate watch Views, the video version, because it's like, it's just so bad. Like, it's set up to be a talk show format, but like David's just not a talk show host. He's just not. Maybe he needs practice, maybe he needs help, maybe he needs guidance. on the questions to ask, but like he's trying to make it like, and then he like laughs at his own jokes like it's a vlog, like where he makes everybody laugh with him, but like the only thing is he's the one laughing. And then Jason's like pushed off to the side completely, and I'm just like, yikes. It's kind of like an old horse where you like just don't want to like shoot it, because it's like, you know, it's like you should like just put it out of its misery. But not saying like that, but you know, people do that for horses. When there's an old horse, you just have to like sometimes shoot a dead horse. But it's also like they're trying to like, no, we really love this horse, like, you know, even though it's in pain and it's struggling, we're gonna just keep it because they think that's more humane. I don't know, that's just an opinion. Everyone has a different one on that stance, but yeah, it's just like sad and hard to watch. And then Natalie, like, ugh, like watching paint dry. And honestly, that is a little bit biased because I'm so down Natalie again. But also before, like when I was actually like in the group or whatever, like she was also just like super boring. Like never talked, like so boring. Like I just was like, who, like I was like watching paint dry. It still is, and it's just really bad. It's just really bad. But anyways, the D'Amelio is wrong because it's popping up on my TikTok thing. Like I said, I can't even hate watch it. And it was the clip, or maybe it was on Deaf Noodle's Twitter. And it was the clip where she was talking about her book. Like Charli wrote a book, and then her sister like, she didn't even read that book. Are you kidding me? Or she's like, yeah, I think she read it. Because basically Charli gave an interview, and then they call her a writer, and then David's like hyping her up like, oh yeah, that's what people do though, they tell their story to someone and they write it. Well, then you didn't write the book. Like you didn't write it. You could have like a story credit or something, or as told by, or like, you know, you basically like someone else wrote your story. It's a biography. Like they interviewed for your story. That's cool. It's not your autobiography. You're not like typing it out, which, you know, I kind of take great offense to. I wrote 6 books. I wrote myself, and yes, it's not perfect and great, but I'm really proud of it that I wrote the books. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. But she did say she proofread it. Girl, if you didn't write the book, there's no way you can proofread. Proofreading is like 10 times harder. Like I wrote a book, and like clearly I did not know how to proofread. I had proofreaders, but anyways, am I just being so hater? But it was just so funny because I was just like, that's not writing a book. But you know, is she 16? Whatever. I'm not gonna try like, you know, people are like, but also you're like in the spotlight, and also it's her parents' fault. I think her parents need to take off the internet. I think they're all like a little sensitive, and you know, sometimes people get hyped up a little too much online. Myself included. Sometimes I get a little too hyped up. I'm like, I'm not that great, everybody. Like, just wait, I will disappoint you soon. You know what I mean? Like, because people just get a little too hyped up, and then they start getting like egos. It's just like a lot to watch. Anyways, as I'm drinking the Charli, congrats, girl. Like, I mean, how much does she make money per drink? I don't know. I hope her parents aren't stealing that money. I really, really hope not. I hope they're like putting it aside for her, because they just like love that limelight. They're just at BOA every night talking to the paparazzi on their daughter's behalf. I'd be so mortified if I was 19 and my dad, literally her dad, was commenting on a prank where like her boyfriend had strippers on him. My dad was giving comment to the paparazzi at any age. I'd be like, oh god, no. Please don't. I'm not gonna do that. If my kids are like, hey mom, be in this, but even like Reese Witherspoon, right, who's like a huge star and is actually talented and actually A-list, like, she's not overbearing on her like kid, like, you know, having her being in her kid stuff. I don't know, I just think it's like weird. I follow Seth Rodutsky's daughter on TikTok. I follow Tom's daughter on TikTok from Blink-182, and it's not like their parents are just like always in, you know. Alabama, who actually, Alabama Barker, whose dad's like really popular and she's really popular, like they do some too occasionally, but he's not like, you know what I mean? Like they're not, and even then I could see that because he was obviously famous first, so they could have their own reality show. I could see that, but like even on that scale, they're not like, do you know what I mean? I don't know. There's just, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just literally so old and I can't. I just have like random clothes in here. I don't know, you guys. Let me know. Ow, that hurt. I enjoy social media. I think it's so fun. Okay. Oh, we're going. It's our turn. I'm gonna try it. Should I do it? Oh, I'm not even doing a TikTok. Okay. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. Yes. Can I just get an 8-piece cheesy tots?
Okay.
And I think that's it. Thank you. I'm just getting 8-piece cheesy. It's not moderation. It's about moderation. It's really hard to drink. I need a straw, not the foam gun. Whatever. Anyways. What else? I don't even know what else has been happening. That was on my mind because I really wanted to get this. It's like a woodpecker. Get this drink for a TikTok. Cheesy Tots. I have 8-piece Cheesy Tots. So exciting. I don't know. I've been just good. Nobody asked. Excited about life. Oh, I did a magazine shoot for can I say it? I guess. New York Magazine's Vulture. So I think Vulture is a branch of New York Magazine online. Pop culture, like the pop culture version from New York Magazine. On our call sheet, it said New York Magazine. I thought that was so dope and so cool. I'm pretty sure she's online, but they scheduled like a whole photo shoot. I did a whole interview, like a 3-hour long interview, or 2 hours maybe, and then they scheduled a photo shoot. They had like photographers come to my house. It was like so much fun. Like Moses got to be in some of the shots with me. Ari stayed with me the whole day, which was super cool. She like totally didn't have to. She just offered, and that was really fun because she was like touching me up and like helping me out pick clothes, and it was like this really cool pink theme. We don't have like all the like, we really, I know I keep saying this, but like it's taking like time to get the furniture because like everything's custom, and so Moses had to like to design it. And then he like has a builder, and like that person is like kind of behind, so it's like literally gonna take like a couple months to get our house together. So I never saw like, oh my god, why hasn't it been furnished? And I totally agree. I'm always like, where's our furnishings? But it is coming. It's gonna be worth it. I got MTV Cribs International reached out to film for our house, but I just really want to like get it together because like they made it work, but we did really cool shots with like my Bentley. Actually, if you want to see behind the scenes, because we did some like artistic nudity, if you want to see behind the scenes where it's just me featured, nobody else is in the video, you can go to onlytrish.com, and I have some behind the scenes, like a 10-minute behind the scenes footage of just me posing naked, and it was like a lot of fun. Yeah, I think this coffee has literally hyped me so much. Oh my god, what is in here? I have no idea. Just a cold brew with cold foam. It's so tasty, actually. I think this has hyped me up too much. Maybe that's why they gave this the Charlie drink. Overhyped. No. You know, even that whole situation last year, this line is like really swollen. That whole situation last year was so crazy to me. I was just like as her parents, manager, PR, guidance, or just like as a 16-year-old, I would not, with that level of fame and money, and also just like, I just wouldn't mention anybody. Like at that young age, isn't like parents guiding, managers guiding, people are guiding me like, hey, you don't need to clap back. That's literally like a old lady troll. You know what I mean? Like I had an old lady troll in real life. My neighbor, she was such a hater. She was like, probably, I mean, she's probably like my age, but I thought she was so old when I was like 15, and she was like such an old lady hater. Like she'd tell my mom if like people came over. It didn't happen often, but you know, when it did. But when it did, she was an old lady hater, and I just ignored the old lady hater. I was like, you're an old lady troll that lives in a shoe. I'm living my best life having a Dunkin drink. But again, I blame the parents, because I think at 16 you maybe want to fight back. I don't know. I don't know how 16-year-olds are anymore. Okay, thank you.
Any ketchup with that?
No, thank you. Join the animatronics family. Thank you. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's go have some cheesy tots. I'm so excited. We're gonna do a TikTok while we're just here chilling. So I'm doing like 15-second TikToks. I don't even know who I am. Flip my steering wheel around, you know, make it an aesthetic. Oh, I think it's so zoomed in. Okay, zoom out. There we go. The making of a 15-second TikTok. I like the crumbling of the baby. It's like an unboxing of the tots. Okay. Checking out my peripherals. Oh, these look so well done too. They look so good. Join the animatronics family. Just like randomly, this top is cute. It's from Target. These are potatoey. So good. These are so yummy.
8-piece cheesy tots.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. I was gonna get 2, but alright. I'm gonna do a voiceover real quick. You guys don't mind, right? I have to take like all the concentration in the world. Well, this is very little snack, but I love how well done they are. They're really potatoey. Like potato chops with like a hint of cheese. So good. Isn't life funny? Like most of my life, I've had like depression where I get sad for no reason. But I thought overall I was pretty happy, and now I'm just like, wow, I'm like so happy. Like every day I'm excited about life. I'm excited to wake up, to get dressed, explore the world, see what's new in life, cheesy tots, like. And then I look back and I don't necessarily like remember how lonely I was, but I remember pain. I remember there were nights where I was just so sad that I felt so alone, that I would never meet someone. Like, I didn't have a lot of friends. It's crazy how like life just changes so quickly. For better and worse, but definitely as I've gotten older, it gets better for no other reason than like your mind just matures. And truly with age, I don't want to sound like an old person thing. With age, I understand, but with age, you really do just like stop caring as much. I cared so deeply, and I still cared, but why are guys so creepy? Like, why do they have to be so creepy? I don't know. I still care to an extent. Like, I was like staring at this one. Trust your gut. Even if you're paranoid, just trust your gut. And it sucks because like you do just have to go through the age of just caring what people think. You just do, because some people are lucky and they just don't care earlier on, and I think that's cool. It probably took me like 32 years, I'm gonna be 30 this year, probably 32 years to like really just like not care. But you will, and that just comes with age. And if you think you're never gonna be happy, you will. You will. And like also appreciate the moments, because like, yeah, I was like really lonely and I like cried myself, like literally cried myself to sleep sometimes, thinking like I'll never find someone who understands me or gets me or whatever. But like, you just will, you know what I mean? Or it'll just work out. Because even when I wasn't presented with somebody in my life, right, to have, like, tour saved me. Like, tour was so fulfilling and rewarding. Like, honestly, I was so happy. Like, I was at such a high. I moved into that house in Studio City, like, and then of course I met this guy, and then, you know, I was like so happy. I had my Christmas party, and then I met this guy, and it kind of like got me into drugs and stuff, and then I like that kind of went on this like crash and like this downward spiral. I had that trip with Jeffrey that was like a nightmare, February 2020, and then of course quarantine hit, and luckily like I met Moses during quarantine. Was there an ambulance? I hear it, but I don't see it. And luckily I met Moses, and like at the time, like I was still kind of hung up on like this one person like not liking, oh shoot, I need to go over, not liking me, and realizing like, oh no, someone was put in my life, like someone even better and more wonderful and more awesome, and like I don't think he was like looking for it at the time, I don't think I was looking for it at the time, and then it kind of happened, and you're just like, whoa. Anyways, all that to say, life is so full of ups and downs. It really is. And like I said, I was up at tour, and then I had this low period for a minute. And it still happens, but like I don't let the lows affect me as much. But like I said, even at the time of me being like lonely and sad and crying myself to sleep because I was lonely or guys weren't treating me right off like Bumble or whatever, like I still found moments of happiness. There's a girl I watch on TikTok, and she has pockets of peace, and I like, it's very calming, and I really like it. And she's like, you know, her whole motto or mantra or whatever is finding pockets of peace throughout a day. Even if her day seems stressful, if she was visiting like family in the hospital or something, she still found a pocket of peace because she believes that every day holds some sort of joy. And I agree with that. And I think the more you have that mindset, the more like joy will come your way. Like if you just start finding the joy in every day, because there is like little joys, right? Getting coffee, watching videos, like there's this guy we watch on TikTok, I don't know his name actually. He laughs, if you know, you know. He has like he has a very David Dobrik laugh, but he's a little more charming than that. He like does memes, he like just reads memes for like a minute, and he like laughs, and he's like couch facts, like he just like laughs I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he's like, so the serotonin in that like gives me so happy. And like sometimes that's my pocket of peace for the day. It's just like that guy's laugh. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't even know what makes sense anymore. Alright guys, I'm gonna go back, touch up my lips, try to film a video, film an OnlyFans. Just, I've got this coffee now, and honestly, it's like, if I was talking so fast at the beginning of this, like it's really like jacking me. It's really jacking me up, and really just like but yeah, I'm gonna go film a video. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh my gosh, and now this truck finally decides to get over. Oh my god, really? I don't know. I'm gonna go, but I love you guys. Hang on, hold on. There's a great song by good Charlotte called "Hold On." It goes, hold on if you feel like letting go. Hold on, it gets better than you know. And it really, really does. And that song spoke to me. That was kind of like my Wilson Phillips of the day, where it's like, hold on for one more day. Someday somebody's gonna turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, but you know things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. All those have a very similar message. I always wanted to write a song like that, like how to hold on if you feel like letting go. But like, listen to those two songs, they're really uplifting. And honestly, listen to me, like it does get so much better. And like, age is kind of a beautiful thing. I'm someone who is kind of like old, and women get older faster and like all that, but it's a beautiful thing. It comes with not giving shits about anything, like literally like just not caring, speaking more of my mind, if that was even possible. I literally like, I don't care so much, I just keep speaking because I'm like, I'm allowed to speak and have an opinion. You find this sort of like confidence and strength and bravery that you didn't know you had. I know that sounds like so cheesy, it sounds like the bravery is inside of you, but it really is. It comes out, like even if you can't do therapy or anything like that, like it does just naturally come out of you. So stay strong. I love you. Get some cheesy tots, get it to Charlie, and enjoy the day. Bye.